Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to set up these 6 popular Google APIs inside of n8n in less than 10 minutes. So let's get straight into it. First, what we need to do is go into Google Cloud. Now, I'm not sure if you are familiar with Google Cloud. If you are just starting out, then probably not, but basically we will operate from there. It is for free. You have some free trial with $300 credit, which I haven't used up still now. And from here, once you logged in or signed up, you just have to create a new project. So let's create a new project. We can name him whatever we want. So let's do n8n. Okay, let's not do n8n. Let's do n8n connections. All right, location, you don't need to add anything here. Let's just create it. Now we'll wait till it's created. I already have created a test for this. Great, let's select the project. Now, once we are here, we can see this is changed and then connections. So we are inside of our project. What you need to do now is go to API and services. Now we'll be going to API and services and operating from here almost every time. So if you ever get lost throughout this tutorial, you can just go to these 3 lines and go to APIs and services and you will be back. Okay, now from here, we need to enable the APIs. So for example, we have Google Drive. So let's go to Google Drive, search it up. First thing what we see is Google Drive API, and we just have to enable the API. Now this is a bit of a repetitive task because we have to do this for all of the When we are done with this, the next step will be to create our own OAuth consent screen. So basically, we are again in the APIs and services, right here, APIs and services, and we want to go to OAuth consent screen, just like this. And now we just want to get started. Click this, we get started. We will create our own app. Now let's create the app name. We can do n8n connections or whatever. Okay, we need to use a support team. Now it is great to just to have just one support Gmail in here. Sorry, I think I said team. So support Gmail. Then we want to choose external. This basically means that we can add external people into our project and into our app, not just people inside of our organization. Next, contact information, so they can actually message you. Just add your email in here and that you agree. Now we want to create this. Again, give it a few seconds. All right. Now the next step that we want to do is from here, go to audience. And we need to actually add our email in here as our test user. So let's add our email, whatever email you are using. You can add up to 100, I think, a lot of emails. Now it will write this warning that it did, but you don't have to care about it. It will work anyways. Now once we have this, the next thing we want to do is come back to APIs and services, go to credentials. All right, and we want to create our credential or our OAuth client ID. Application type is web application, web client or whatever. We can call this again n8n connections. And the next thing we need to do in here is authorize redirect URLs. So add an authorize redirect URL. Now what is it? Well, we are back in n8n. We go to Google Drive and we want to set up our credentials, right? OAuth redirect URL is the first thing that we see. So we just click on this, it will copy into our board. We go to authorize redirect URLs and we'll just add in here. Great. Now make sure you don't touch this JavaScript origins because you don't want to do that. And let's create this. Okay, now we have our OAuth client ID. What we need to do from here is click this edit OAuth client, and we can see we have our client ID and client secret what we need. So we can tweak our client ID from here and take our client secret from here. So let's just copy it. Again, this will be a repetitive task, but whatever. Let's just do what we gotta do. And from here we just need to sign in with Google. We pick the right account. Now we'll get this warning. I have it in my Slovak language, but it will look different. I will add it somewhere here in the production. You just want to go continue. Now we want to click all of these off and again continue. Great, now we have set up our Google Drive. Let's test if it works. So let's choose some file and let's execute this step. And we can see it is green and working. Now the next thing is Gmail. So yeah, now we have this set it up. We can send message, for example, to me, subject. Let's do hello, message, you are awesome. You that are watching this are awesome. Okay, now execute this step and it is again green. I've got this set it up. Let's create my drive folder n8n, title I love you. Great, let's execute this step once we are done with this. Get page, I don't really know. So we have the copy. So Google Drive is working, Gmail is working. This one isn't working because I don't know how to work with it. But yeah, spreadsheets are working, Google Docs are working, and calendar is working. Perfect. Now, I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you learned everything you wanted to learn, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.